And when I, after like 6 years or maybe 7 years, when I bought one mobile, and then I started watching so many movies and listening song, and I like got busy into that. But again I said, okay, let me like learn English again on social media, and I started learning, and then I solved so many doubts and I started learning. And after that, after learning so many things, I practiced by myself, since I didn't have anyone to talk. So I talked myself, and after that I went for audio call, and then I went for video call, though it was really very hard to crack for me. And because I used to get stuck while speaking, but I never ever stopped myself, and uh, I just decided to go ahead, and I started talking. Earlier in the beginning, I used to feel shy and uncomfortable, but after doing everyday conversation and so many things, now I'm like totally comfortable with people, no matter I'm talking to trainer or teacher. So just because of my practice, my perseverance and hard work. So this is my story. Okay, Sue. Okay, Sue, you want to ask question? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Ganchandra, sir, I have some questions for you that I wanted to ask you for long, and today I got a chance to talk with you. So let me just start my questions. My first question for you is, can you please tell me your journey of learning this language, English? How did you start, and why did you start, and when did you start, and how it goes? That's all.
So long story short, it is a sad story, because when I was like maybe 10 or maybe 11, so that time, I rarely used to go to school. Most of the time I just spend my time with my parents in farm and field, and also with my friend. So I was not interested in studying, so I didn't have any idea about study, and I was told that, okay, believe in hard work. So of course, whatever I like, uh, I was taught, I started doing that. I never ever thought that I should study, I should go to school. So I forgot about all the study, and I started doing work. But suddenly, like one day, out of nowhere, one idea came in my mind to learn this language. I don't know, like how did it happen, but I thought, okay, I must go for that, and it became my dream. Like I thought, okay, I should learn English. So that time, I didn't have any book to learn. So one day I went to my one of my friends, and I borrowed one book from him, and he gave me because he was not interested. So I started learning some basic things, and from that book, but I couldn't understand. I thought, oh, it's really very difficult, so I should give up, and I gave up totally. I gave up, and I said, okay, this is not my cup of tea. And when I, after like 6 years or maybe 7 years, when I bought one mobile, and then I started watching so many movies and listening song, and I like got busy into that. But again I said, okay, let me like learn English again on social media, and I started learning, and then I solved so many doubts and I started learning. And after that, after learning so many things, I practiced by myself, since I didn't have anyone to talk. So I talked myself, and after that I went for audio call, and then I went for video call, though it was really very hard to crack for me. And because I used to get stuck while speaking, but I never ever stopped myself, and uh, I just decided to go ahead, and I started talking. Earlier in the beginning, I used to feel shy and uncomfortable, but after doing everyday conversation and so many things, now I'm like totally comfortable with people, no matter I'm talking to trainer or teacher. So just because of my practice, my perseverance and hard work. So this is my story. So I was forced to go to form and worked hard, but I didn't stop myself to learn this language, and I didn't learn from anyone that I okay. It didn't happen that okay I got inspired from someone that okay this person is that this and that he is earning so much money after learning language and he's speaking good. No, I didn't think. That idea came in my mind like by chance. So I started doing that because that time we didn't have any platform to learn English, and it was not the time of English. But suddenly I started learning by chance. Yes. So Shiv, this is my story.
Wow, that's a really a motivational and inspirational story from your side. I
Hmm.
can understand the person who live in village and having a very less resources has to work as well. How he has managed the balance between his academic life and this English learning life. Of course, I do agree with you that it's not a piece of cake for everyone. It's literally a hard nut to crack. But
Yes.
you have done a very marvelous and phenomenal task. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
In
So
addition to this, I want to know from your side, what's your qualification? Like, what's your academic life, and what do you do exactly, and where do you live? If you give me a brief intro of yours, so that would be good for my viewers and everyone whosoever would watch this video later on when I'm going to upload. So please.
yeah, sure. And of course, I'm living here in a small village, and here you can't find so many facilities. And I love to be here because I love this environment. I love this nature, and I'm totally in open area. And it's like I'm alone in the world. Here there is no like rush, there is no noise, and I'm living natural life. So, but yeah, here still like you can't find so many facilities. You can't find education here. So for that, I feel sad. But yes, I'm living like great life here. So if I talk about my qualification, so see, really, I can't like describe my about qualification, but however, I'm going to tell you that if I talk about my qualification, suppose I passed 12th class, but okay, but without going to school, like rarely I used to go to school, so that is why I don't talk about my education. So it was my bad because there that time there was no one who could guide me to do to like who could guide me to force me study and doing such thing. But yes, since I am living in village area, so that is why I lag behind from all the people who are educated, but I'm not. So just because of education system, I'm not going to do further anything. I don't have any goal, and how can I make any goal without education? So that is all. Like I think that okay, without education, I should not think about anything. I should not make any goal for myself. So this is okay. Like the life which I'm living is good for me. So yeah, see, this is like without like qualification. Just because of qualification, I'm not going to do anything. So this is my bad. Yes. Hmm.
That's totally fine. Not only you, but also to many people to whom I've been speaking with,
And
has said the
yes.
same thing that
And,
doesn't matter
hmm.
that how much educated you are, how much qualified you are, how much experienced you are. When you want to learn a language and you want to communicate with people, in a very natural and smooth way. Your
Yes,
degrees, your certificates not going to work either.
yes, yes, right.
The way you have practiced, the way you started acquiring this language will
Hmm.
decide, are you going to communicate with people in a very natural and effective way or not? And
Yes.
hence you have proved, no matter what's your education, that if you have a very strong determination and dedication in order to learn something, there's no such power in this whole world who can stop to become the best version of yourself. And you
Thank you
did
so
a
much.
very amazing and incredible job.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I must say that I always like tell my viewers and my all that beginners who are learning that English, because here you can learn this language if you have dream to learn this language. Of course, you can learn this language easily. Don't make yourself uncomfortable with this language, because if I can learn English, so anyone can learn English. Here, when people talk about their achievement, when people talk about their like like whatever they are doing, so all the things go over my mind. I can't understand that what they are saying, just because of my qualification is not good. So that is why still I'm comfortable. I always try to stick to them, because I can understand, because I make myself comfortable with this language. This is a language, not a grammar. So I have learned English by myself. So now, earlier it was really very difficult to learn this language, because we didn't have so many things. But now we can learn English without going anywhere, without, like, suppose so many people make excuses that we don't have time. So of course everyone has time. Why don't you stop scrolling Instagram, Facebook? Of course everyone has time, but they make excuses. But just because of, until you have goal, until you have dream, until you have any passion, you are not going to learn English. Not only English, but also any other goals of like you. So just recognize your passion and recognize your dream, and just start working over there. So this is like our life. We have to decide what we have learned. So in my opinion, anyone can learn anything, not only this language. Absolutely, because nowadays everyone has social media. Through social media, you can show your skill, you can learn skill. So you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to spend time. You don't need to spend money as well. So now all the things has become very easy for each and every person. Hmm. So that is all. So okay, see you. Thank you so much that
Uh,
today I have to go to market. And so thank you so much that you have given me your precious time. So I'm really very glad to talk to you here, and it was nice conversation. Of course, I will meet you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you for giving your precious time and connecting with me. I've enjoyed the session. That was really fruitful and constructive. Hopefully,
Yes,
you as well. And some other day, we are going to talk about some other topic. So,
yes,
thanks a lot. And yes, keep practicing, keep improving, keep shining. Wish you all the best for your English journey.